Hello, Chilly Guy here. Just me today. Here's the plants. We're now in 2015. Still looks a bit wintry, but it's going into spring now. Some of the newer plants here have been basically planted out earlier on this year to try and get them to produce quicker in the year. You might hear a fan in the corner. This is trying to get some airflow on the go to help prevent the edema. Now, I don't know if this is an actual solution, because this one still seems to have small amounts of it. I don't know if it's due to the way it's being watered, the way it's being fed, or the lack of airflow. So I've put the fan in, because I'm not going to open the window just yet. It's far too cold to do that. But with the window shut, there's no air, so I've got the airflow going. Anyway, some older plants with some newer plants. Oh, and a grow light as well. I don't know if you can see that. The lighting's a little bit off for that to be seen. The grow light is used only to extend the daylight hours, to try and produce these, get the plants to grow a little bit longer. This one here, this one here, and this one here are all last year's Moruga scorpions. That one and that one did not grow crop at all. Nothing whatsoever. I have tried everything. I've tried new soil, I've tried leaving it in soil, I've tried feed at regular times, so like scheduling for feed, like let's say once every such and such. I tried feeding it how it says to do on the box. You know, you name it. I've left it to his own devices. Nothing at all. They're like shrubs. They're still here, just in case, you never know. The one in the middle, however, was a cutting from another Moruga scorpion, but not one of mine. And it was in a smaller pot than this, and it grew, and then it started producing crop. So, I believe that once the roots reach the outer pot, it sends a signal of some description to the plant to say, right, you're ready to do your thing now, let's get your crop on the go, the flowers propping up. Someone else also mentioned to me that the plants like to reach their full potential size, both in the roots and the size of the plant, before creating any type of crop, which would suggest why this one's done nothing. Although in the past I've had plants in pots this size do things. These are very, very hot chilies, so this is more particular for the chilies that I'm growing last year and this year. You know, if you put a jalapeno in, you're probably going to have a massive shrub thing with loads of peppers on the go. But on the record with the hot peppers, anything basically above habanero up, very difficult to get going. Now, the new ones that you see here are the Carolina Reaper, or Carolina Reaper, however you want to pronounce it. I've heard people pronounce it both ways. These ones are in just general soil. This one is in clay pebbles, which is ready for hydroponics. This is just general soil in here. Now, I tried a few methods of trying to get the plant to pop up using the things I have to hand. I've tried cotton wool, I've tried toilet paper, I've tried just leaving it in the pebbles. All three resulted in a seedling coming out very, very slightly with a root, and then a bit of mould, and then it's all rotted away and nothing happened with it. However, starting in soil, waiting for it to get to that side, removing it from the soil basically just fell off. There was hardly any that went over. Putting it in there and allowing it to grow in there until it's big enough size to fit into the larger hydroponics that you'll probably get to see later this year, seems to be working better. So we'll get back to that one probably later this year. These two are going to be like parent plants to cuttings and such. I also have some more grown in here. I'm going to have more pots, more plants, more smaller plants, opposed to less pots, big pots, one big plant. I want lots of small plants, because the idea is to make them grow faster in their pot. Probably a little bit bigger than this one, I'll say about that big pot. The sooner they grow into the pot, the faster they produce crop. They'll have loads and loads of chilies on them, and the more I have, the more peppers I have, the quicker I have them. That's the idea anyway. So that's two things trying this year, is the hydroponics and this. Obviously we've got the auto pot system, which is in previous videos, which seems to be a success so far in making a wonderful looking plant. So we're going to try that out again this year as well. So we haven't gone anywhere. Just keep you updated as and when I can. Obviously less things to say because I've said a lot of stuff already in other videos, but don't worry, we haven't gone anywhere. And to any new people, then if you're just first time watching, then just hit subscribe in the corner. That'd be very, very good. And check out any other videos which are on here, because you might find some other interesting stuff. Thank you for watching. I'm the Chili Guy.